So let's have another samples for flywheels. So part 2 na ito. More problems pa. So problem 1 for part 2. A flywheel, sabi dito basahin ko yung problem. A flywheel has a mean diameter of 4 feet. You are given there na 4 feet mean diameter and is required to handle 2,250 foot-pound of kinetic energy. The flywheel has a width of 8 inches. Normal operating speed is at 300 RPM and the coefficient of fluctuation is to be at 0.05. Now you find the weight of the rim assuming that the arms and hub are equivalent to 10% of the weight of the rim. Ibig sabihin, yung weight ng hub and arms mo is equal to 0.10 ng weight of your rim. Yan yung condition niya. So, paano natin hahanapin yun? Meron tayong another formula dyan for KE. Yung KE mo is equal to yung coefficient of fluctuation, you multiply it with the weight of the flywheel divided by G. You multiply it with pi dm and then yung mean na speed niya squared. Ayan, yung another formula for KE. Now, hahanapin natin yung weight ng flywheel using this one. So, KE. Normal operating speed is 300. Okay. So, 2,250 pound-foot is equal to yung coefficient of fluctuation, 0.05. You multiply it with the weight ng flywheel divide by G. Ang G mo dyan is 32.2 feet-pound. Feet-pound tuloy. Feet per second squared. Yan, nagkakamali-mali na ako sa dami ng tinuturo. You multiply it with pi times mean diameter. Okay, 4 feet daw. 4 feet. Yung more mean diameter. Di 4 feet. Ilang inches yan? Multiply mo na lang. So, 4 feet, that is, multiply mo ng 12, that is 48 inch. Yan. Since ito, naka-fit naman to. Feet. I-square naman to. Kahit di ko na to i-convert. So, fit ko na lang to. Times 300 RPM, naka-minute, naka-second squared to. Dapat to i-divide ko ng 60 para maging revolutions per second. And then, square natin buo. So, tignan nyo makakancel yung isang feet dito. Pasok mo dito yung feet. Lipat natin. The weight of the flywheel is equal to 2250 pound-feet. Hindi pound force yan, pound-feet. Multiply to 32.2 feet per second squared. Divide by 0.05 na unit yon. Multiply to pi, square the value. Multiply to 4 squared feet squared multiplied to 300 revolutions squared. Tapos yung 60. Square ko to. Divide by second squared. Cancel natin all the same units. Ito, naka-square to Kalimutan ko lang. Ayan. Square yan. So, cancel to. Cancel to. Revolution ng unit naman yan. Feet squared. Feet. Ang natira is pounds. So, calculate the value. 2250 times 32.2 divided by 0.05 times pi square natin plus, multiply to 4 squared, that is 16 times 300 divided by 60. I think that is 5 squared. 25 lang yan. The answer will be 367, pero hindi pa dyan natatapos yon. Okay? This is equal to 367.04 pounds. Yan pa lang yung weight ng rim. Ang hinahanap mo dyan is the weight Weight of the flywheel to, hindi pa yung weight of the rim. The weight of the rim. O, di ba ang weight of ng flywheel is equal to the weight of the rim plus weight of the hub and arms. Yan yun. So, meron tayong condition dyan that the weight of the hub and arms is equal to 0.10 ng weight ng rim. O di, weight ng rim plus ito, 0.1 of weight ng rim. O, weight ng flywheel. Well, the weight of the flywheel is 367.04 pounds. Factor out mo yung WR. So, WR is equal to WR multiplied to 1.1 kasi 1 plus 1.1 eh. 1 plus 0.1 is equal to 1.1. Tapos equal yan sa 367.04 pounds. You divide it both sides by 1 plus 0.1. So the answer is equal to 333.67. 333.67 pounds. Yan yung weight of the rim. Basic lang. Okay? Next one. A shearing machine requires 150 kilogram meters of energy. O, may energy ka na to shear a steel sheet. O, steel. And has a normal speed of 3 revolutions per second, slowing down to 2.8 revolutions per second. During the shearing process, the flywheel of the machine has a mean diameter of 75 cm and weighs 0.0155 kg per cm. The width of the rim is 30 cm. If the hub and arms of the flywheel account for 15% of its total weight, find the weight of the flywheel. Mahirap ba yan? Actually, hindi. Kasi meron ka ng given na energy. So, kinetic energy is equal to weight of the flywheel divided by 2g. You multiply it with pi multiplied to diameter squared multiplied to N2 minus N1. Squared natin to. Weight of the flywheel na lang. So, the weight of the flywheel is equal to 2g times kinetic energy divided by pi dm squared multiplied to N2 squared minus N1 squared. So, ganun lang kadali. So, this is equal to 2 times binigay dyan is SI. So, 9.81 meter per second squared. KE is 150 kilogram meter. Okay, divide by pi times mean diameter in cm. Dapat divide mo ng 100 para maging meters. So, 0.75 meters. Square the value and then N2. Dapat naka-revolutions per second yan. Sakto naman. So, 3 RPS squared na to. So, squared minus 2.8 squared RPS squared. Yan. Okay. So, weight of the flywheel is equal to. Yan, hinahanap lang naman dyan. Weight of the flywheel. Hanapin mo siya based dun sa energy. So, 2 times 9.81 times 150 divide by 0.75 pi squared times 3 squared minus 2.8 squared. Ayan. So, that is equal to at least, okay, 456.99. Approximately 457 kilograms. Yan yung weight of the flywheel. Okay? Meron pa dyan, sinosolve dyan. So, the width of the rim is given. Mean diameter is given. Okay. Meron ka bang binigay na thickness of the flywheel? Wala. Pero binigay sa'yo steel. Okay. Binigay pa bang force dyan? Wala naman. Energy lang. Okay. So, that will be all for that problem. Parang kulang siya. Pero pwede naman nating masolve to, yung thickness eh. Pero wala kang outside diameter tsaka inner diameter. Kaya hindi makuha yung thickness. Next one. A punches. A punch machine punches a 1-inch diameter hole. So you are given there the diameter of the hole in a steel plate, 1/4 inch thick every 10 seconds. The actual punching takes 1 second. So the ultimate shear strength of the plate is 60,000 psi. The flywheel of the punch press has a mass moment inertia of 500 inch pound per second and rotates at a mean speed of 150 RPM. What is the horsepower required for the punch operation? Oh, go back. Ano ba hinahanap dyan? The power. Power of punching. Ito yun. That is, power of punching is 1/2 nung shear stress. Shear stress multiply to, okay, pi, mean diameter, thickness of the plate, squared mo yan, divided by the time elapsed that you need for punching. Power is equal to, this is 1/2 is 0.5 multiplied to the shearing stress of 60,000. 60,000 pound per inch squared multiplied to pi multiplied to the diameter na binigay dyan. Ano ba yung diameter na binigay? 1 inch. Multiplied to the thickness of the plate. So, that is 0.25 inch. Square mo yung value. Divided by the actual punching, it takes 1 second. Okay? Ito yung cycle. Ito yung actual punching. So, ang kunin mo is actual punching. So, 1 second. And then, you multiply it with the factor. Ano ba yung factor para makuha natin yung HP? So, cancel mo natin, no? Pound, inch, squared, tapos pound, inch per second. So, ano ba yun? 63025 pound, inch per HP minute. Kaya lang to, naka-seconds. Okay. May seconds dyan. So, bibilangin mo yung holes na ginawa niya. So, actual punching takes 1 second. Pero, every 10 seconds, nagpa-punch. Ilang holes yun? So, 10 holes. 10 holes ang magagawa niya. Ngayon, ano yung power? Total power na makukuha natin dito. So, meron kang 1 second. Di-divide mo na lang ng 60 seconds. 1 minute. Cancel all the same units. Yung pound, yung inch, yung seconds, yung minute ang natira is HP, aakit pa yan sa taas. So, the power of punching for 10 seconds, every actual punching na 1 second, makagawa ka ng 10 punched holes, 10 punching operations in 10 seconds. So, 0.5 times 60,000 times 10 shift pi times 0.25, square na natin yung value, divide by 63025, divide by 60. So, the answer is ilang HP? Steel plate, 1/4. 0.5, okay, 63025, 60, ayan, 56. Nag-multiply ba ako ng 10 dyan? Okay, nandun na pala. 56. Zero eight. Next problem. What pressure is required for punching 1.5-inch square hole in a 1/4-inch thick brass? O yan na, magagamit na natin yung sa pressure in punching. Okay? Gamitin natin to. So, anong perimeter ng square? O, equal naman yan, di ba? So, the perimeter of a square is equal to 4A. Basic yan. Di ba? So, this is punching pressure. This is equal to the perimeter. You multiply it with thickness. Divide by yung 3. Okay? Divide by 3. Multiply to factor. Ngayon, sinabi brass. Pero paano pag hindi sinabi sa problem? Okay? Pag hindi sinabi sa problem, you assume that it is steel. Ngayon, ano yung mga units na ito? This is in tons. Excuse me. This is in inches. Tapos this is in inches din. Okay? Ganon. I-ano nyo yun, i-maintain nyo dapat ganon yung kanyang units. Hindi dapat mag-iiba. So, pressure, that is perimeter niya 4 times 1.5 inch multiplied to the thickness of the plate, that is 0.25 inch divided by 3, and then you multiply it with the factor. So, the factor for brass, that is 65 tons per inch squared. Calculate the value. So, that is 4 times 1.5 times 0.25. Divide mo ng 3. And then multiply it with 65. So, the answer is 32.5 tons. 1.5 tapos 1.4. 0.54. Okay, 1.5 times. This is 32.5 tons. Okay, that is 4 1-inch thick times 3 perimeter 4.5 bale 6 times 2/4. Okay, 1/2. Okay, 32.5. Next one. What pressure is required for punching a hole 3 inches in diameter through a 1/4 inch steel stock? So, yun na rin. So, this is dt times factor. Pag circular yung hole. Circular ang hole, circular. Bakit ko nasabi? Diameter yung binigay. So, 3 inch multiplied to thickness na 0.25. Huwag mo na i-divide ng 3. So, steel yan. Ano ba yung sa steel? 65 ang brass, 80 yung sa steel. 80 tons per inch squared. Ito, inch squared naman itong dalawa. O, cancel the unit. Ang lalabas is in tons. 3 times 0.25, bali 0.75 times 80. The answer will be 60 tons. Okay? So, that will be all for the discussion ng flywheels. I will continue this next meeting. Okay? Have a nice day.